Welcome to the Outdoor Test Kitchen Podcast. I'm your host, Seth, along with Tim, and together we'll be discussing all things cooking, camping, and everything in between. We've got an exciting episode in store for you this week, so let's get started.
Hey, welcome back, guys.
Yes, welcome to this week's podcast. It's a little different.
Yeah,
We're
it's quite a bit
standing.
different, I would say.
Yeah, someone's not happy about that, but
What? I'm
Too
not
bad.
unhappy.
Well,
We got all kinds of Christmassy stuff.
I know, we were throwing a Christmas party, so that's what y'all got to look forward to next week.
Yes, next week you'll see some Christmas goodies coming out.
That's right. I hope y'all been enjoying this week's.
Yes.
We've had some fun recipes, I think.
We had a lot of fun ones. Had a few whoopsies, maybe on some audio and stuff, but you
But
know what?
it happens.
It's not a big deal. This
We're having
week,
fun.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And this week, we executed pretty well. So
yes, we
It'll
did.
be-
And we had a lot of fun.
did.
Got a lot of good stuff coming
Yeah.
up. First on the list, we made these awesome sugar cookies.
yes.
I'm telling you, these sugar cookies are probably about a 100-year-old recipe.
Yeah.
We tweaked with it just a little bit, nothing major to take away from the authenticity.
Minor tweaks for sure.
And whew, I'm telling you what, I'm sorry, but ours are better. Just gonna
The few
say.
tweaks really did
Yeah, it
improve it
really-
quite a bit.
So I'm really excited to pass that recipe on to everyone. That's
absolutely.
a good one.
For sure.
And then the reindeer chow, that was just fun.
Uh-huh.
And it's something that you could do at home with your kids or just by yourself.
I mean, it's
with your-
definitely a recipe you want to do with the kids. They can go out in the yard, throw a little reindeer chow on the floor, in the grass.
Yep.
Because it's for the reindeer.
That's right,
That's why it's
but you
reindeer
know,
chow.
but while Santa is placing the gifts,
Yes.
he may want to snack on it too because it's pretty darn good.
And that's why the recipe makes so darn much.
That's right, and it's basically a way to enjoy. We've combined. I know you've probably looked up rainbow deer.
Yeah.
I always want to call it something else, but reindeer chow.
Yeah.
But and we've kind of added our own twist and fun to it. I think everybody will enjoy it. I mean, it's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
little sweet treat, and especially for a parties.
Yeah.
Just whenever, or just have around the holidays on your little treat table.
Exactly. And then we did some, this one was super cool. Eggnog truffles. Oh,
That's right.
wow. It really tasted like eggnog. It was,
It's right. Just a little white chocolate truffle.
yeah.
I'm telling you what, and using the double boiler and stuff, truffles are really easy. And they're not really that time consuming. The
not.
most time is in between when you have to let them chill and
Yeah.
then you ball them, let them chill again, coat them with chocolate, chill. I mean, they're pretty chill.
Yeah, they're pretty chill, that's for sure.
But
And
they are delicious. And we use this really good eggnog that we found.
yeah,
It's organic and all that good
All that
stuff.
stuff.
But you could tell the difference from the garbage that you would buy at just the normal
yeah.
store.
This wasn't your great value eggnog.
Yeah, and it wasn't even, you're like, what's Borden?
Yeah,
is the
it
other
wasn't
one?
even close. Like it was.
This company takes a lot of pride and did the flavor is out of this world.
Yeah.
So if you like nutmeg, if you like nutmeg,
Also, there's nutmeg in there
Yes.
too. So
but if you like eggnog,
You'll love-
you'll love
it.
these truffles.
yeah, you
And
really
it had
will.
a little bit of rum in it.
Yeah.
But it's
You
optional.
don't have to add the rum, but you can.
But I
And
suggest to.
Don't be afraid of the double boiler. It's really
Yeah.
not that hard.
It's a lot of funny too. So.
But yeah. Then we did a pretty cool drink.
Oh yeah, the hot cocoa toddy is
Yeah.
hot toddy, but it's our hot cocoa toddy,
Yes.
which is a drink that I made a while ago, just
Yeah.
having fun of.
Uh-huh.
Someone wanted a little coffee, but I put a little hot chocolate and some whiskey, and it ended up really good. And that's basically what we did. And we kind of just added a little Bailey's, good
Yeah.
whiskey, and a
We put
really
some
good
ingredients in
Yeah.
there that really made it delicious.
And the cool thing is, if you want to, you can batch it out if you have a good old-fashioned thermos.
Yeah. All right there.
That if you wanted to, because we have it at our little buffet, so we have it batched out, and then they can come, and we have our little toppings of some whipped cream and some marshmallows. Just a
Yeah.
fun and a nice hot drink
Yeah.
at a Christmas party, and it goes amazing with those truffles too.
Oh, goodness.
But I'm
Take
telling
a
you
little
what.
bite of the truffle, some sip of that coffee. Whew.
Yeah, and you may need to borrow some insulin from him
Yeah.
if you eat too many of those, because they are rich,
Yeah, they are.
but delicious.
They're potent and delicious.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
That's right. And one of our awesome favorites that we've done catering a ton are our little caprese bites. They're basically like a little caprese salad on a stick with a really good little cherry tomato.
Oh, yeah.
A little mozzarella ball, some fresh basil.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of times people put like a balsamic glaze, but we actually made a really good cranberry balsamic glaze that
Yes.
was really simple because we didn't have to reduce it. And again, like the whole thing about parties was we wanted to show that, you know, we had like 8 things that we made, but
Yeah.
we made it in no time.
It really,
You need about
Didn't
2 or
take that
3
long.
hours. The longest thing was waiting on the truffles to cool.
yeah.
But other than that, dude, you would not have been able to tell that we put it together in an afternoon or in a morning.
No, I mean, especially with the flavors, you would think it took a lot longer.
Yeah, and that's
Definitely.
what we kind of want to show everybody, that it doesn't take you days and days. You can
No.
throw together an awesome party in no time.
You really can. Especially you watch our Christmas special.
That's right. And these recipes are good. That glaze turned out really good.
It did.
In fact, I'm going to be using that glaze on some salmon steaks
Yep.
at another Christmas party that I
Uh-huh.
figured like, wow, I got to cook a little salmon for the pescatarian. So I thought, you know what? And she's lactose, so it couldn't
Yeah.
be like a cream sauce or anything.
Yeah, no dairy, actually.
Yeah.
Like full no dairy.
Yeah, so feel bad, but hey,
Yeah.
it's going to be delicious because that little glaze, I think, is going to take that salmon over the top. So
It is.
that's another thing about the recipes that we do work on and that we try to create for everyone.
Yeah.
You can mix and match. You can take little pieces from this and put it over there. It doesn't have to be the same. And whenever you read a recipe, even if it's not ours, if it's somebody else's, if you like little parts
Bits and
of it,
pieces, yeah.
just move that around.
Take it around. I mean, there's actually a couple in this Christmas special you can
Yeah.
throw around.
And that's what we try, don't be a unitasker.
Exactly. We learned that from Alton Brown. I
Exactly.
think we all did.
So that was
Yeah.
good. And the artichoke dip.
Yes.
And this was a fun kind of an experiment. I know y'all are probably seeing the stuffed mushroom.
Yeah, the stuffed mushrooms.
And so we were at another little event, birthday party, and the host had made this artichoke dip.
Yep.
Crab and artichoke dip. Really good. Had it tons of times. Had it at other places, but one key thing that you always find is a lot of them is just like a mayonnaise base. If you look up the recipes, it's basically mayonnaise, artichokes, crab, cheese, mix it together, bake it. But the problem is when you start baking stuff like that, and mayonnaise can break down and
'Cause mayonnaise
separate. It's just oil, and egg.
So, of course, when you cook it, it's going to drop the oil out.
So we kind of wanted to see, like, well, can we take from what we know and learn and come up with a really awesome artichoke crab dip that doesn't break down?
And we did.
Oh, and it is so good. And we added some peppers to
Yes.
it,
Some
red and green
peppers.
for the season.
Well, of
but-
course, we did red and green. But we usually wouldn't do green just because green
Yeah, the
doesn't really
green's a
have
little
much
too much
flavor.
of a raw pepper flavor, but it
Yeah.
actually works really well. I would use green in that
It did.
recipe again.
I would. I
And,
mean, it added like a heavy pepper flavor.
Yeah,
Instead of like a kind of sweeter pepper note.
but it turned out good.
It did.
Baked off beautifully, got a little bubbly on the sides.
Yeah.
Nothing broke down. And we used a kind of the cream cheese base with a little bit of mayo and a little bit of sour cream, similar to our
Our stuffed
Stuffed crab.
mixture.
but we kind of changed the little things and made it an awesome dip, and I'm
did.
really happy with it. And
Yeah.
I'm excited to share that recipe with the person that was asking about.
Yeah, definitely. So they can test that out. And
Yes, and say like, hey, look, you had a problem. We're problem solvers.
exactly. That's why we're called the Outdoor Test Kitchen.
Yeah, sometimes we're problem causers.
Sometimes, But yeah, we did that Christmas punch too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Right. I still have
Yeah, we got
a
some
little
back
right here. And I tell you what, and people need to be, we put a little garnish with a little rosemary.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you what, in the punch itself, you crunched up or, broke it, threw it in there. And it really adds, like rosemary is good in a little drink because it has cranberry, pomegranate.
Yeah.
I mean, but it really is nice.
That orange soda.
Oh, yes.
Which you got to watch. You've got to watch.
Yes, we found that. And I'm telling you what, I'm going to start buying that regularly. This new little store we found is going to make me go broke.
Yeah, so please keep watching so we can continue to make content like
That's
this.
really good. And this is non-alcoholic. That is not. But it does.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Pair great with a little gin.
I wouldn't know.
Nah, yeah, okay.
Probably find out later. You know, I don't like to drink while I'm working.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, so.
I'm a chef. That never happens.
Let me just set that full glass down real quick.
Yeah. But it's a really great punch that,
It is.
you know, if you're having a party but you're worried that either kids are going to be there or you have people that don't drink, it's a great option. And it's got ginger ale and that orangeade with sparkling with sparkling water. So it's got that little nice tingle. And
It does. Just a little bubble to it. Of course, it has the ginger ale, so it has the bubble from that too.
Yeah. And that's why it also goes really good with the dry gin. It's because the flavors really work together.
Yeah, and the citrus from the orange really, really.
I like it. It's good. It's a winner.
Yeah.
For a punch.
Did we talk about that one already?
No, that's what we finished off with. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and we finished off with this really awesome flatbread pizza that Junior made.
Yes.
And it was good.
Man, I tell you what, those flavors, they're strong flavors like we talked about in the video. You got to pair strong with strong, but it worked out.
It works because, I mean, we had the cranberries on a pizza. I know, we're getting crazy here.
Well, flatbread.
Yes, sorry, flatbread. So that's why we can be bougie. It's flatbread. But and some walnuts. I'm telling you what, I love the micro arugula and finishing it off on pizzas. Because there's that one place, and that's what I thought about. We stop and we get pizza there. They would take just regular baby arugula, toss it with a little olive oil and some cheese, and finish it out on top of one of their pizzas.
It's so good.
Like, arugula adds so much.
And it was good. And we did that goat cheese too.
Yes. And that's the other thing. So we've taken ideas from our little adventures of eating, and we put it together in this flatbread. And it's really good because the goat cheese on top is really good. And you think goat cheese can be pungent.
It can, but
so can cranberries. And then we had the prosciutto, which can be a little salty, pungent. But those kind of pungent-y flavors really work well together, and they can complement each other. Now, if we just had like a regular pizza and then some cranberries or just goat cheese, it wouldn't really work because that goat cheese would drown out everything else.
You would just taste goat cheese and you'd be like, ugh.
Yes, so you need other strong flavors to work together.
You do.
And it turned out awesome, and I really hope everybody will try it. And it looked beautiful. Like for a Christmas party. And we even used a little cheater balsamic glaze over the top.
We did. And actually that was good. It was actually good enough. We wouldn't even had to make the other glaze. But we wanted to throw in a glaze for you.
Yeah, we wanted to make a caprese, but it's more holiday-y by doing a cranberry type of glaze. Hey, we get cranberries this time of year, so we got to use them.
And we also wanted to make that salmon steak a little more special.
Yeah,
so
we had to test it out.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we made all of these delicious recipes, and you really can too. They're not hard at all.
No, that's the fun of it, is because the challenge was when coming up with this week was figuring out how can we throw together a party and like from start to finish, not, oh, well, I need to start making this 2 days in advance of this. No, something easy. Even if you're out at your RV spot your campsite, at your house, or you know what, you want to throw together a nice little Christmas party for your work. Man, you can do all this, and it was so simple. And like I said, it might have been easier in like a traditional real kitchen, but I don't think it would have been any easier because, you know, our setup, boom, 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 we knocked it out. So you could do this anywhere.
Yeah, and if you had more than one person cooking at a time, you could knock this out in maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, all of them.
The only thing that took the longest time was chilling the little truffles, and that was it.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was...
Which you could start the truffles first in the double boiler, throw that bad boy in the freezer while you're making everything else. By the time you're done, grab the truffles.
Finish them off.
Set them on the buffet. You're good to go.
Yeah, so guys, that's what we're trying to just encourage everyone to remember. This is the holidays. It's together. You know, it's Christmas time. Families. Remember, you know, it's the best gift in the world, Jesus. And so we want to get together and celebrate that. But again, sometimes it's hard. It can get really expensive. It can take a lot of time. And unfortunately, that can make the host very grumpy.
Grumpy, stressed, whatever you want to call it.
And that's what you don't want. If you're going to host that party, you want to have just as much fun as your guests. And that's hopefully that's what we're trying to show and teach everyone.
Or if you're a guest, you can bring one of these items and make it just that much easier on the host. So.
Yes, it's super simple. That's why I love this time of year.
Yep.
We need to have more parties.
Yeah, we do.
Lots of parties.
Party time.
Yes. So, but that's it. I hope everybody will enjoy the next week's everything and the Christmas. And I hope everybody's having a great holiday. And,
I hope so too.
And I'm sure we'll see us next week. But
oh, yeah. Yeah, you will. You will.
That's right. Now we got to figure out that party.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so make sure you check out our website. Also, remember to like and subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. Hit the bell.
Yeah, hit the little bell.
Uh-huh.
Ding.
Yeah, we got a little bell over there. You can't see it, but we have it.
Yeah, it's there. I can see it.
Yeah.
Well, you can see it in one of the upcoming videos.
You can.
If you really want to see the bell,
you'll have to look for it.
Yeah, stay tuned. So, all right, well, we're going to get back and...
yeah, we got a party to enjoy.
Yes, we do. So, till next time, remember, keep camping and keep cooking.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. All right, time for this.
Merry Christmas.
Pass the gin. I'm just kidding.
There's no gin in here. I don't know what you're...
Yeah, cheers.
It's like, I'm barely standing.